What is up, man? Happy Monday to y'all, man. I just came off a nice live watching my guy MKIS back with the live, man. Great night in my opinion. You feel me? Kind of came here to, hang out with the chat, man. See what's going on with the chat, man. What type subjects y'all got, questions y'all got. If you just want to drop by, and kind of say hi, man. It's crazy because I was just thinking today, man. Well, recently on the bus for real, you know what I mean? Like I've been trying to like reorganize my archetype. When I say my archetype, it's like my energy is very infectious, bro. It's like it can do a lot of good for real. You know what I'm saying? With the right intent, you know what I mean? With God's intent. If I'm on the opposite of just being ignorant, you know what I mean? But it's like I've met people like that, like that similar. You feel me? But I've never been one to like yearn for someone's energy, bro. And it's crazy. What I'm saying is like, yo, bro, you'll meet new people, bro. Clean slate. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's ever happened, y'all. I just met each other, and it's respected, understanding, whatever. It's level playing field. I don't know what you call it. Whatever. It's neutral. And then, there's a slight conversation, exchange, but then there's like a dynamic of a relationship that could be formed, right? Bruh, and out of nowhere, out of nowhere, that individual is gonna do something weird to just throw off the trajectory of the dynamic of where that relationship could go. And after they've done that, it's like this person, yo, Solomon, what's up, El Said? That person, bruh, will literally be fiending to talk to you, fiending to interact with you, fiending to get in your way. And it's like they fiending just for that interaction, but they've done something completely weird to throw up the dynamic of y'all even having a relationship. What's up? Hey Sue Webb, what's up? Hey Sue Webb. And it blows my mind, bro, because it's such a weird situation, man. It's like you gotta be quiet around those people. Even interacting with other people around that person creates jealousy because that person wants you to interact with them how, you know what I mean? Like you interact with everybody else. The Rebel 177, what's the word? David Mendez, hola, ¿cómo está, amigo? You know what I mean? Hablo poquito español. Mr. Mendez, what's up, fool? He said you always wearing the same clothes. Yo, John Blaze, man, give me some new threads, man. I need you. You gotta. Yes, that's your job. I'm gonna put you on new threads, man. That's your duty. He said, "Do you got a Ring camera in the house?" Yeah, of course. Clayton, Clayton Shuck said ugly. Nah, yo, that's funny. J Hood say you still a goofy. John Blaze, you can't quit. This your first day. You can't quit, bro. You signed a contract, fool. You signed that contract, man. This is a 360. You know what I mean? It's a 360 right now, fool. You gotta, you feel me? Nah, this my house, P1. P1 is not the trap. I don't have a favorite celeb, man. My favorite celeb is God, man. We don't. That was back when I idolized. Now I no longer idolize. I don't look up to women or the guys. If I'm gonna look up to anybody, I might as well look up the sky. But then to me, I'm just looking up to God. They say you took my woods, bruh. I got a pack of woods, the Russian cream. I even got the sweets. I ain't gonna lie. Couple days ago, I went in short a couple $2. The real cash shit, he rocked with me. The other ones would have been hating. Cause the way he come off, his energy is bipolar. One day he's super geek, the next day he's super weak. But I ain't feeling that. You gotta be consistent. You know what I mean? If you wanna lock in with me, what y'all think about that? That was trash. He said, why you got that ring inside the house? If it go down in the crib, it's evidence, fool. You know what I mean? Clayton, you need to chill out, brother. You gotta get on Tinder or something, man. Yo, somebody download Tinder on that man's phone, man. No, he's a OE fan. Why? Yeah, man. Like East Coast vibes, man. But I'm really from Africa. Yeah, you gotta get on Tinder, man. Get you one of them things you like on Tinder, man. You feel me? I'm off the market. Yeah, man. Oh, we not on the market, buddy. Lewis man said, "What's up, Cookie Dough?" Yo, Sir Pig said, "I think you missed it when I said it first time." Love from Arizona. Yo, shout out to that boy, Sir Pix a lot. Love from Arizona, man. Yo. He said, West Coast said, "You're on Grinder." I don't even know what Grinder is. I only know what Tender is, fool. What is Grinder? He said, Clay need to be on Grinder. Facts. He said, yo. He said, this can't be that complicated. Said, time to hit the glass, make a cig, take a fat, pour up cup, show and paint the dry. I don't know what he talking about. He said, yo, eats. I had the best time of my life last night. Your fingers smell like fish. Whoa, brother, you might have to wash your hands. Rowdy, what's up, boy? What's up, Rowdy? The Don in this jump, man. My boy said, "Am I going hunting?" Nah, we not going hunting, buddy. Clayton, bro, I'm not on Grindr, man. He says, yesterday lesson was perspective, not fact, man. Today is all about, don't let people that know you might be mad entertaining, Rowdy. You know what I mean? You come to work, the vibe is lit, and people just want to rock with you. So you build like this slightly a dynamic for a relationship that could be formed, right? And then one of them folks just do some weird stuff to throw everything over, and it's like that same person want to interaction. It's like you just gotta be quiet, fool. You know what I mean? You gotta be still. You feel me? He said, y'all like the stream. He's like, Lillian Moore said, dang, boy. He said, bro, plants do photosynthesis to make their food. Yeah, I know about that, my fool. I learned about that in science class, you know what I mean? Yo, what you know about science class, man? What you know about chemistry, man? What you know about pouring up the formulas, man? Like a mad scientist. I ain't gonna lie. I love science food because I used to watch Dexter Laboratory, man. Dexter being there cooking up everything, you know what I mean? Dexter Lab, you know what I mean? And his sister coming in, throw him off. But I always imagine just being in a lab, just cooking stuff up, you know what I mean? Blowing stuff up. He said, wait, can I tell you about my sis? Old man said, I didn't invite you. Invite you to what, man? There's no attachments, Rowdy. Don't let people latch on to you, even though let's say me and you chilling, Rowdy. We match every time, right? Boom. And then you come today, you ain't got no tree, but then I don't smoke my tree with you. Weird stuff. But you always smoke your tree with me when I ain't got a tree. Right there, it's like you can't rock with me for real. I'm weird. You know what I mean? Like I'm weirdo. Yeah. Yeah, like no matter what, you feel me? Because it's like, why would I do some weird shit to throw off the dynamic of what could have been real? You feel me? Like, so, but that's how people do it. And then that same person be hitting you up, like I'll be hitting Rowdy up, like, yo, Rowdy, what you on? You trying to match? You trying to link? Listen. Dang, man. Hopefully your sis is good, man. Yo, he said, I am 16. Give me any advice. UKAABA, man. You at a prime age, fool. You about to hit the number right before 17, man. 17 is a prime age right now. You need to really hone in on your hobbies, your skills, whether it be art, sports, whatever. You need to take advantage of social media. You need to start clipping. You need to start posting on IG reels. You know what I mean? You need to start literally vlogging on YouTube, because by the time you get to like 19, 20, you're gonna have so much of a following because you in high school, bro. You could tell people like, hey man, look, it's my first day of school, man. This my ugly friend Brandon right here. Brandon, ugly ass right here, man. Say what's up, Brandon. Then you tell Brandon, hey yo, bro, go sub up to the channel, man. You know what I mean? It's AAQAB woo on YouTube. Easy promotion. You ain't gotta go find the people there in school with you. You know what I mean? You put Miss Henderson on the channel like this. This is my favorite math teacher right here. She's like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Miss Henderson, go sub up, man. Go sub up, man. All day. You know what I'm saying? Bro, these people all have phones. They're your age. They watch YouTube. You got an easy 1,000 plus right there. You feel me? By the time you 19, 20, fool, you might have a million. I don't know. It's endless, brother. But the fact that you're including a lot of people in the vlogs is lit because people want to be a part of something at that age. They think that's cool. You know what I mean? He said, Miss Henderson, what's my little side piece? Nah, yo, you was hearing your teacher, Miss Henderson, the older benevolent. Yo, hold on. It's mad comment. Status Cheeseburger said, Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. Hey, shout out to Static Cheeseburger, man. I want to know what a Static Cheeseburger, man. I used to feel like I was Static Shock, man. Yeah, I know about Static Shock. You know what I mean? Give me a cheeseburger. I spark that junk, man. We sparking cheeseburgers, dog. Then we eating them for the static side. Yo, he said, school with Steve. Hey, yo, Alex, what's up? Clayton, thanks for the sub, man. Shout out to Clayton Shug, man. He acting right finally, man. That boy acting right. I don't play GTA, but I play COD, man. He said, you around. You remind me of a GTA San Andreas. Hey, San Andreas to me was the best GTA, fool. What you trying to say? I remind you of a GTA character, fool? Come on. Yo, Ghost Rider said, me and my girl have fights. Yeah, y'all gotta stop arguing, man. Y'all might not stay together for that long. Y'all arguing too much. Bro, I would never eat feces. Come on, man. This ain't Fear Factor, man. You see, yo, Alexis, you Alexis help in the comments, y'all. Alexis is gonna help me have 1,000 comments before the live is over, man. Yo, my boy say you look like a superstar, man. Man, everyone's a superstar in a sense, brother. You feel me? In their own way, you know what I mean? He said, look at the size of that cranium. I ain't gonna lie, Roberto came in flaming the dome ski. You know what I mean? He said, bro, look like a chopped up GTA character. Which GTA character would I be? CJ from San Andreas. Or you think I'd be one of his friends when he was doing the missions? Which I know about the missions with CJ from San Andreas. Nah, we not robbing. He said, I got a question for you, brother. If you talking about poop, I ain't answering none of that. My boy said, I got the whip ready. So you be whooping your shorty when y'all argue? Man, that boy Ghost Rider, freaky junk, freaky frog. Come on, Alexis, man. Stop playing with me, fool. Nah, I think they got those in Thailand. Yo, old man, you gotta chill. Nah, boy. Yo, gang. You talking about, yo, Ghost Rider, you say your girl is your pet? Dang, what type of relationship you got going on, man? Yo, Omid, you gotta calm down, bruh. You gotta calm down. You said, can I buy money off you? How can you buy money off me? I'm not rich, man. In my mind, I'm already rich, but physically, it's no paper here, man. It's a working guy. Who's asking for money? Not me. Nah, the Lord live for all of us, man. He said, he said, hey, this man, Parasani said my laugh sound like the truck starting. Come on, fool. I feel like I got an iconic laugh, bro. It's natural. Clay and Chug, man, you can never ever in your life, man. I'm priceless, man. You ever seen that commercial? Priceless. I'm priceless, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Noodle tap. I pray for myself every day, man. But do what you do, man. Does what you did. Did what you does and do what you did. Butter. The answer is no, man. I'm trying to know where your auntie at, B. Where your fine auntie at, man? No butter got some fine aunties, man. Come on, P1, man. You overly turned, brother. You need to get on Grinder too, man. I'm gonna recommend Grinder for y'all freaky jumps, man. Freaky Frogs Grinder. That's the site y'all recommend, right? Chat. Put them on Grinder. Ghost Rider talking about he having Diddy parties. Come on, brother. You just say you had a girl, you having Diddy parties. What's going on? You having her do what Cassie was doing? Don't tell me you like that type of shit. Ghost Rider, yeah. Yo, Noodle, and yo, take care, man. Sleep good, man. Sleep good. Make sure your pillow's soft, B. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Yo, Rowdy, you see all the freaks come out at night. Now, boy, we ain't even in midlife yet. They came out at 15 minutes, fool. He said Butter uses butter to oil up. Yeah, you gonna have to talk to Butter about that, man. Holla at Butter, man. What type name is Butter, man? Is you looking like Rapunzel on the braid side, on the dread side, or what's going on? He said, brother, is there gold around your goggles? Nah, yo, well, hold on, Parasani, man. Where are you from, brother? He said butter oiled up. Nah, hey, butter ain't clapped back yet. Hey, butter. He said that boy ready for the wrong reason. Nah, I'm trying to think of the craziest teacher I ever had that was kind of fire that I would crack. It was my home ec teacher, man. Her name was Miss Brown. She was fire. Yeah, I mean everybody had a crush on her, bro. It's like seventh grade. She was lit. She was young, She was lit. I mean, but everybody wanted Miss Brown, but Parasana said, "Brother, I'm from your hood." Nah, you definitely not, bro. It's not like you from North America or something. Man. He just said I had gold around my goggles. Bro, we is not scuba diving. Everybody thought we was Michael Phelps in it. Now, come on, man. Yeah, he said, yeah, Miss Brown. Miss Brown was lit, man. Home ec. Yeah, she had a dump truck, fool, a wagon on her. Rowdy, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? She used to wear these like dresses, but they weren't like ugly dresses, you know what I mean? They were like sundresses or whatever, but like date brunch sundresses. You feel me? He said, I clap Miss Brown. Nah, Draco, get out of here. Draco, you did not go to school with us, Draco. Your name Draco. What Draco name? Winowski. Yo, Roddy said I was smoking her class. He going to ask me a question, Miss Go. I froze. Nah, Roddy had a Miss Brown too, Them Miss Browns be the thing, huh? Clayton, you said you and your girl going out. Where y'all stepping out to though, man? Y'all going to a bar? What y'all going out to, man? He said you need to save your mustache. You look like the mustache is fire, man. The mustachio, man. You address my mustache as mustachio, man. You feel me? Having facial hair is a blessing as you get older, brother. It's a lot of people that wish they had facial hair. I gotta shave every 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all be out there? Y'all stay smooth, Clayton. Yo, 420, get out of here. Nah, this the grown women looking at you mustache daily. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? I get looks daily, fool. I be having to look out the window because I ain't on that type time, you heard? No cap. Your mom might be like, who's him? 420. I'm like, yeah, I'm 420, homie. Miss 420, how you doing? I'm gonna call her Miss 740. How you doing today, Miss 740? Yeah, I'll be chilling with your son 420, Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, you got it smelling nice in here. Did you cook or something? She's like, yeah, I made some pot roast. Y'all hungry? Be like, of course, Miss 740. You don't mind if I get a plate, bro? Yeah, okay, for sure. Yo, 420, sit down. I'm gonna yell at you and bring your mom. Yo, sit your ass down, bro. Nah, he gonna want to fight me in the kitchen. Like, what, bro? Nah. That's disrespectful, Ghost Rider. That's like some predators. You know what I mean? I gotta get the signs from Miss 740 first to be doing all that, bro. You out of line, bro. If I was there, I'd say arrest this guy. Nah, Ghost Rider is out of here. he thought this was a film. Like before you do that, Ghost Rider, you gotta at least hit it one time first, brother. You can't you can't be coming in the crib going OD dumb. Like nah, he said there's no rules here. Yeah. Nah. If she kind of going with it, cause if she an older lady, she just wants somebody flirt with her, make her know she look good. She give her a little attention. You know what I mean? Like compliment her. She just want a little love, man. Especially if she not with 420 pops. So I'm gonna let her know that if she kind of receiving it, then I'm like, man, Miss 420. I ain't gonna lie. After I eat, this the plate. After I eat, I'm gonna smash the meal. 420 gonna be right there. I'm gonna drink the water. I'm like, dang, Miss 420, that was fire. Like, matter of fact, let me get your plate. So I go get a plate, put a plate down. Like, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna massage his shoulders. Like, you really did your thing on that joint. Let me get your plate for you though. Boom, put the plates in there. She like the massages up. Sorry for it, Tony, buddy. I'm staying over. Where's the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. Look, he put his mom up. Look. Nah, 420, you ain't right, gang. You supposed to be tight about that. Like, what? I'm getting you out the crib ASAP. You ain't coming to my crib. You ain't doing none of that. You talking to my OG, bro. You ain't eating nothing. You out of here. It's rules and regulations. My boy said, it's cool as long as you shave. Nah, 420, has that happened before, bro? You too cool with that, bro. Somebody that smashed my dukes before or what, gang? You feel me? Don't tell me it happened to you, dog. Link in the bio. What's the word, man? He said, ha ha ha. Nah, 420, if that happened, though, that's crazy, bro. I hope that ain't happened, fool. Mom dudes gotta, she can't smash your friends, man. That's weird. Nah, bro, listen, when it comes to finding women, it's hit or miss if you in the hood, bro. Like, you gotta understand, like, it's not the fire selection. It's decent pieces though. You feel me? It's not the fire selection. You gotta kind of like go places, bro. You gotta go out to like the mall. You know what I mean? Go maybe eat at a restaurant. You know what I mean? Go walk at a park, bro. If you ever go walk at a park, you gonna see fire pieces. Or you can not walk at a park, just chill at a park, fool. There's a lot of fine women like to walk. You know what I mean? So they go walk at a park or get their steps in. You feel me? You just chill. You see the fire pieces. No cap. One day I just went and chilled at this park and just chilling, blowing. And I'm just seeing mad pieces just, do their thing, exercise. You know what I mean? He said, now all you do is go to their house. Yo, old man, y'all can't be moving like that. Y'all watch too much porn, bro. Y'all to be moving like that, bro. You go to somebody's house, you just do that, bro. You getting locked up, bro. And then if you do anything as far as like in decent exposure outside, you gotta register as a PDF, gang. I don't know if you want to register as a PDF if you never was really doing that type stuff. Like you gotta be smooth. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Parasani, what you say? I ain't even see you, dog. Yeah. Like, look, he like, nah, I don't want to do that now. Yeah, you gotta chill, fool. Like, you gonna have to register as a PDF. So all that freaky dog you talking about doing, you gotta chill. You do that in the crib with permission, buddy. He said, did you wear that mask to the park, twin? Nah, man, I went regular face at the park. Drew Bells. He said, are you Hoover? Nah, I'm not Hoover, bro. I'm not affiliated with any gang, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm not none of that, my guy. The orange mask is just a different Bacabla because they ain't like my money Bacabla. Yeah, she was A1. She was A1. Miss Brown was A1, man. What do I think is a PDF file? I mean, everybody knows what that is, man. I don't want to break that down. If you don't know what that is, just Google it, man. That's why you have Siri or Google. Ask Siri, what does that acronym mean according to the youth? You know what I mean? It should tell you. Nah, hey Roddy, they be trying to jam me up though. It's like an interrogation with some of these fools. They'll be like, "Yeah, can you break down exactly where the government talks about?" I'm like, get your goofy. It's a like yeah. Nah, you really gotta register as a whatchamacallit doing anything freaky outside, bro. That's a new law. If you get caught, you get booked. You know, if you get booked, if you get caught, they'll make you register. So just tread lightly. You know what I mean? If you get that on you can't really work a lot of places, gang. They see that and be like, oh my God, old man, he's not working here. They say, get your kitchen clean, not jester maxing. I ain't know what jester maxing is. What is maxing anyways, man? Everybody keep talking about this maxing stuff. What is maxing? When I thought about maxing, I think like I'm about to come sell you something and I'm getting like all your bread. We finna max this food out, man. You know what I mean? That's how we say maxing. When y'all say maxing, what y'all talking about, man? You said if I get booked, I'm gonna make my ad a track runner until I get, bro. You not? Can you really run that fast? Cause I ain't gonna lie, like depending on what type of cop it is, you gonna have to outsmart them. Because here's the thing about running from the police, bro. I've seen a lot of chases. You can't just keep running straight, bro. So you gotta be able to get to a place where the cops' cars can't get there. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people they just run straight and they get tired, and it's like that's easy for them to catch you. They could just have multiple vehicles. You know what I mean? Like so you only got about like if you get away from the police, you gotta literally get to where the cars can't get and they change clothes. You know what I mean? Take your shirt off, look different. You know what I'm saying? It's slide under in a utility van. I don't know. You gotta do some James Bond. Yeah, you said they gotta dredge it, especially if you make them run. Yeah, if you make them run, they gonna want to beat you up. They'll catch that boy like, you make me run, man. Hey, no lives matter, man. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate your compliment. You are a blessing to the channel, man. Hey, we need more people like you, man. Number one fan of your boy, man. Real one. He said, he said, why would we get away from the police? Aren't we a law-abiding citizen? We are, of course. But nah, somebody was talking about running away from the cops, and I was telling them how difficult it is if you're not like really like a super agent. You know what I mean? He said urban areas are the best place to do crime because of the lack of camera. But to be honest, why do black people know that and not all volunteers? I mean, cameras are everywhere in the hood. They're on every traffic light. Are you? I don't know what time you think it is, man. This is 2026. If you don't think cameras on every traffic light, pay attention when you driving tomorrow. You feel me? YouTube team, can I sing "Wade" by the Water? Nah, hey, nah, that was a good one right there. Nah, that was a good one, YouTube team. You smart, man. You smart, B. DJ Khaled is it, bro? I'm telling you, it's cameras on every traffic light, bro. If you don't think I'm telling the truth, you slow. You gotta wake up. Yeah, man. Cameras on traffic lights, fool. Yeah. You gotta think we already in the 20th century, supposedly. So cameras in every neighborhood. I used to do deliveries, bro. Cameras on almost everybody's door. Ring cameras, ring doorbells, the freaking 360s. Most houses, like every two or three house has a camera. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like committing crime, you gotta have superpowers, gang. You gotta be able to be invisible. I mean, you could do it, but you're gonna get booked. Yo, Parasani, what you say? I mean, you gotta come prepared though. I'm just saying, like, just for you to think like I'm gonna just go over here and steal this car and no one's gonna see me, bro. The neighbors probably got the cameras across the street. These neighbors got them. The house might have them. If they don't, people around them got them. You know, like if you drive probably four houses down the street, there's cameras on some of those houses. They're gonna see you driving. Like, I mean, I don't know. When you turn left, Some people might have ring camera. So it's like cops can get all of that, fool. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's just hard to do crime, bro. You gotta just be smooth, man. Like he said, the deli you trying to hide in got cameras. You feel me? Everything. You know what I'm saying? He said Stephen Hawkins in I don't know Stephen Hawkins. I don't know why you trying to talk about JE, man. I don't like talking about JE, man. That's a federal subject, man. We don't talk about federal subjects, man. We're not federal illustrators or discussers of our analysis of those topics. You know what I mean? We let that ride, man. The only thing is what you gonna do so you ain't gotta be an island boy. Island boy. He said, "Are you good enough for heaven?" Personally, I feel like I have a pure heart, man. If God was to say, "Come up today," He would bring me up today. It's just I would have to really abide every order. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can be stubborn. You feel me? He said, just don't bring your phone and you don't need a switch. Get you a revolver. If you take a stolo, you should have plastic wraps. Damn, Alexis, you sound like you are a specialist. You might be the hit woman of the year. Alexis, the specialist, fool. Like, chill, Alexis. We don't need all them intel directions, you know what I mean? He said, Yo, G, I am from the Netherlands, Rotterdam. I was wondering what is the price for for a prick? Nah, bro, you better get your goofy ass out of here, Artie. We don't know anything about that, man. Like, you talking about construction bricks. I can definitely look up prices at Home Depot for you, my guy. You feel me? If you want to build millions of mansions in the Netherlands, I'm gonna look up how much the bricks is at Home Depot. I'm gonna put my little tax on there, man. You know, shipping and handling fees. You know, I'm gonna have you send you the invoice, man, and you could build all the houses you want. You see it? Build all the houses you want. Now we ain't talking about what he's talking about. I'm talking about actual old bricks, the red ones that you plaster and stack up. You know what I mean? So you get you a foundation. You feel me? Like. Hey, I even come to the Netherlands and help you build them cribs, man. I just need one of the cribs. Give me one of the mansions in the Netherlands, B. We straight. You know what I mean? I want an archetype. I want to design the archetype of mine, though. I want to be spherical, not squarish. he talk about Minecraft. Now, my boy already got the plug out there. He probably got real builders. He said, "You joking, man." He said, "Brother, look on the news. Macro Mafia Netherlands, bro. I'm not gonna let that up, man. If that's what you a part of, my guy. Look, I'm trying to build houses in Netherlands, man. Hey, we need to build houses in the best part of Netherlands, fool. You need to tonight Google the best part of Netherlands, fam. I'm talking about we can have farms on here. You know what I mean? Horses. That's what we need, Artie. We not worried about none of that other stuff that's on the news, bro." He said, "Low key, I was thinking if you doing a hit in the neighborhood, yo, Alexis, yo, you gotta chill." Oh my God. Alexis, I don't know what you watching right now, but you got you got too many scenarios of doing something in your mind, fool. You gotta watch some Disney Channel, gang. You need to watch Little Mermaid. Or we need to sign Alexis up for the army, man. She's special ops, you know what I mean? Special Agent A. She going in there, she taking down top operatives, you know what I mean? Fugitives, you know what I mean? A Tomb Raider, G.I. Jane, you know? For real, she's sniping them from 2 football fields. You know what I mean? Blowing up the platoon, Dolly. You feel me? He said, all right, fam, have a good night. All right, old man. Take your freaky ass to bed, man. And wake up less freaky, fool. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to register you, my boy. Yo, that man John Clifton, he said, I don't know what you talking about, Mr. Clifton. Yo, Saeed, V5D. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Y'all rocking with me. Y'all drop some. No, I got a topic for y'all, man. Hold on. I got a real topic for y'all. What y'all think about DDG versus XQC? Apparently, they supposed to be having an MMA match, but now it might be a boxing match. Who y'all think gonna win that jump, man? You know what I'm saying? He said, why do you have that on in the crib, though? Andrew Leach. Mr. Leach, because I do what I want, man. You know what I mean? If I want fried eggs, I'm going to fry eggs. I don't even like eggs, man. You know what I mean? If I want to just do this on the live, I'm going to do that on the live. You know, you got to do what you want, brother. I'm showing you to do what you want, man. If you want to wear a turban, if you want to wear one of the Kangos, do what you want, man. Nah, of course not, man. It's no ops, man. I mean, my only op is my goals, brother. Those are the only ones that can defeat me. You feel me? If I give up on those, I'm defeated. Those are my ops, man. The things I really want to accomplish, fool. Those should be your only ops, because those are the only ones that's going to defeat you. When I say it's going to defeat you, imagine all the things you wanted to accomplish, you didn't accomplish none, you live with regret, you hurt. So those are the only ops you ever got, man. No other person is your op. The real op is if we go to war with Afghanistan or something, fool. We gotta smoke these fools. Cause these fools gonna smoke us, you know what I mean? Like that's ops. All that, we live in the same neighborhood and we just beefing with each other, man. That's not war, bro. War is really, they after each other, blowing up your platoon. They coming with AKs, waking y'all up with bombs. You feel me? Y'all traumatized, fam. You know what I mean? Y'all eat nothing. It's gritty. You just want to go back home. Like, that's real ops, brother. The civilian, all that stuff, that's nonsense, bro. That's just a bunch of people trying to say who's the most gangster, but it's like gangster is not really a thing because you can't be gangster with humans and not gangster with the police. You gotta be gangster with everybody. Most gangsters are not gangster with the police, bro. What do I mean? Like when the police come get them, they run. That one they supposed to be doo, 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 doo. Yo, YouTube, I am not enticing violence or anything. I'm just speaking from a perspective of entertainment, you know what I mean? Figurative speech. But most gangsters, when the police come, they supposed to go out like Scarface, man. What? Scarface was gangster. Scarface like, okay, you want to mess with me? I'm reloaded. He went back in there and got 2 guns. You feel me? He knew he was outnumbered, but it's like he knew the faith of what was to come. You know what I mean? He didn't run from it. He didn't try to get out the mansion. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of things in Scarface that's to learn. It's like dude actually selected a life, knew the consequences of the life, had principles and morals within the life. He never did anything to women or kids. It was a part of the movie. He smoked one of the dudes that hired him by the lake. He's like, hey, meet me by the lake, man. He's like, man, I told you, you don't follow my rules, I don't like that. So I told you, no women and kids. Bow, blew his head off and threw him in the water. You feel me? Pulled off with whatever he got from the hit. So if you really gangster, it's like, bro, you not running from the cops, gang. But all that gangster shit is like, yeah, that's just our persona, bro. You know what I mean? You just a human, bro. Just be a human. You feel me? Because most of them gangsters they get behind bars. It's gangsters behind bars. It's dudes. Ha 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 ha. Hey, they punching your face in. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not saying everyone like that, but this dude's dead ass ready to throw them things. You can't bring no guns in there. I mean, dudes get knives and all that made, but still, yeah, you gotta exchange. You know what I mean? Them punches, that's gangster. Throwing punches and winning or losing. Nah, that's gangster, bro. You gonna knock this man out, he gonna knock you out, man. Which one? He knock you out, they gonna break it up. It's over. You know what I mean? You live to see another day, bro. Take that L, man. That's probably gonna simmer you down, or it's gonna make you get in the gym like, nah, can't never let nobody knock me out like that. One or two things. You know what I mean? But if you shoot somebody, it's like, yeah, you gonna feel powerful until the cops come get you. They come get you and they put you in the cuffs, take your picture. It's like you're not gonna feel that powerful, bro. You know what I mean? You basically gonna feel like, dang, like I can't believe I'm here. So hey, don't be gangster, man. Just be chill, bro. Be cool, man. Like being gangster, how you locked up, man. You know what I'm saying? And how you locked up. Being a demon and how you locked up. You feel me? Parasani, you do not want to be in there. Yo, average German, what's up? He says, Andrew like said, CJ with the glasses. Yeah, be level headed, be chill, bro. Listen, look at yourself like this, bro. Like you like the top priority of a certain brand. Your life. Your life is the brand, right? So why put yourself in a position to jeopardize the brand? Now things gonna happen, bro. But things gonna happen to see how knowledgeable you are on making decisions. Like whether it be conflict, weirdo behavior, betrayal, griminess, whatever it might be, bro. It's going to happen to test how knowledgeable you are on making decisions, bro. Like are you still your older self in a way of reacting like, man, what cake ass, weak ass, or are you going to be like, oh, okay, I kind of saw that coming. I ain't even going to jack that person. That's what it's really about, fool. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't about going up in the poll to show them like, yeah, you know who you playing with is Smoke dog. Like for real. Like, nah, that's just gonna build an ego that's gonna destroy you. Cause at some point you gonna feel so invincible, you gonna do something crazy, and now you done. You out of there. You know what I'm saying? My homie told me he knew somebody that smoked somebody and wanted to take his own life. It's like, what? Why after that? The ego gonna get you caught up. So you like the top priority of the brand, bro. You are the top priority of the brand. Why jeopardize that brand? Some people, they don't look at themselves as the top priority. Know who you dealing with. Like you feel me? One time I'm standing at the bus, fool. Like this, like a trick. This was a demon for real, bro. I'm chopped, fool. I'm not even listening to bro. I got headphones in, bro. Purposely come close and wave my hand. So I'm not disrespectful. I'm gonna just hear you out. So I'm like, yo, what's up, brother? He's like, you waiting on the bus? I'm like, yeah, for sure. So I kind of about to put, he's like, oh, are you okay? So I'm like, yeah, I'm straight, fool. He like, you look sick, man. Imagine so random coming to you and just saying you look sick, man. So I kind of like disengage everything that I don't want to receive, brother. So he like, you look sick, man. I'm like, nah, I'm very well, brother. I'm not sick for sure. He's like, oh, okay, well. I'm like, why you paying so much attention to me anyways, in a sense? He's like, what you mean? I'm like, bro, I'm a guy like I don't get why you so focused on me. We waiting on the bus. He like, what you trying to say? I'm like, are you sweet or something? He like, what, bro? What you say, bro? On everything, bro. So he did this right when the bus pulling up. So I'm like, get on the bus with me, fool. I'm finna get off downtown at this stop. So when we both get on the bus, dog really want to fight all of a sudden when I take my seat, bro. He like, get off the bus. Get off the bus. I'm gonna show you something. So I'm like, bro, we going downtown, brother. I'm not finna catch the bus, get off the bus to see you. If you really wanted to see me, you would have just bust on me when we was out here. You wouldn't have got on the bus and then charged up to tell me to get off the bus. Cause gang, the bus don't drive all around the city, bro. Anybody that's took the bus, it goes to a certain location, bro, where everybody either has to get off and take the other buses, or maybe they that's their location. So we all had to get off. So it's like, yo, bro, just ride the bus. So he do all that and he don't even get on the bus. But That was a demon trying to trick me from even going to work, bro. I'm on my way to work. This man really want to box me. He would have rode the bus, got off downtown with me, because everybody get off right there. It would have been busting. You feel me? So I'm looking like this man don't even got a job. My man purposely talked to me, know I had headphones in. This gotta be a demon, bro. So you gotta know, like, what was the purpose of me fading him? Like, to show I could fade him? I knew I could fade him. Cause more than likely, I'm not doing a lot of drugs, bro. All I do is smoke tree. He looked like he was doing a lot of drugs, you know what I mean? Like, so energy wise, he probably wasn't all the way there, you know. So was it worth it? Nah, bro. Like, I wouldn't have gained no cool points. You feel me? So you just gotta know, man. Like, you just gotta be smooth, bro. And it's like it's a test, bro. It's like certain stuff gets sent to test you, bro. How you gonna respond to this joint? Is you gonna fold? Is you gonna break down? Is you gonna kind of like buy in? You know, like I was telling y'all earlier in the live, like, bro, it's people that literally do weird stuff and they turn around and try to talk to me seconds later, fool. And I gotta literally give them a short response, like, nah. But it's like to see if I'm gonna either express what they just did, or talk to them to play like nothing happened. You know what I mean? So just be hip, man. You gotta be hip. You know what I'm saying? Being hip is like you just understand certain situations, bro. You're gonna be dealing with a lot, man. It's a lot of like different characters out there. He said, "What's two plus two?" Hell, let me calculate that real quick. Two plus two, so one, two, one, two, five, five. Yeah, the answer is five. Andrew Leach. Am I correct or what? What was it? What's two plus two, gang? Heroes of Face said it's six, dummy. Man, I thought it was seven for real. Nah. Yo, Roddy came in with that. I ain't even gonna do that. I ain't even gonna do the hand symbol, man. You feel me? Nah, y'all funny. Andrew Leach, was I correct? Looking at, I used to be bad at math, brother. I used to skip math. I used to skip math after recess, man. I had been skipping math since recess, fool. Cause I never liked math, but I used to copy. But then they switched our seats and I got kind of good at math, but then I still didn't like math, so I never cared. Still copy till like the eighth grade. I used to sit it way in the back, fool, cause I couldn't even see for real. So I used to be bombing all the quizzes. You know what I mean? This dude named Mr. T man. He's like this white dude. He was annoying to me for real, but he helped me. I ain't gonna lie. So one day I come in, I'm in the back with my mans, bro. I got my assigned seat right in front of his desk. He like, bro, you can't even see back there. You be squinting and you're failing. You need to sit up here and learn. I'm gonna teach you whatever you need. But the best part is he knew I wouldn't sit up there just to sit up there. So he put like this fine shorty up there. She became like my best friend though, you know what I mean? But she was failing too. So it's like, damn, I'm like, I bet. I ain't gonna lie, sitting up here is not that bad. You feel me? Because I always be sitting in the back of the class, but that was when I really kind of got it. But then when I went to high school, I had this homie. He was like very, he was very jealous, bro. He want to be like the main character. When you say having main character syndrome, he always want to be the main character. But I think it's because he was kind of spoiled by his mom. So it's like she probably always give him that affection a mother would give a son. But when you got a pops, he'll balance that out in a sense. So when we in math, bro, my boy always trying to compete with like most of the people we cool with, like, oh yeah, I got a better grade, woo woo, this and that. So I remember we had this older white lady, fool. I'm like a chill guy, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like most time I pop some shit is if you really getting on my nerves, popping shit. But other than that, I'll let you do your thing, man. Get your shit off, get your rocks off, man. Cause if I'm winning already, I ain't really gotta announce it, man. That's how I feel. So we would take certain quizzes and he'll be like, what you get? A lot of the times we get the same score, I get a little higher or whatever. So one day, bro, we took this quiz and he was like, man, I'm about to get the best score on this quiz. Da 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 da. Study. So, bro, we got a quiz back. I got one higher. It's like, man, I can't believe you got one higher than him. You know what the teacher said to him? She said, YS is smarter than you. Nah, gang, that shit pissed him off. Nah, bro, this teacher was cut though, bro. I liked her. Her name was Miss C. She used to be like, "You're one of my favorites." She's like, "You just don't try to do too much, you know." I just like that about you. But yeah, she told him that, and I was just like, that really pissed him off. Cause I'm telling you, my boy, like, when y'all go out, he would try to do the best mental math, like weird shit like that. You know what I mean? But it should have never been a competition. We both was equally good at math, but I just never cared, bro. Like I never cared to be known as the brain mathematician guy. Like, bro, if I'm good at numbers, that's good with me. You feel me? But he'd be like, every test, he'd be like, bro, what score did you get? Him and this other dude would like that. You feel me? Bro, I swear on my life, I put this on my brother grave. All the teachers that I was math was women though, fam. I ain't gonna lie, except for the couple guys. So I had this other lady, her name was Miss W. She rocked with me. She used to have this thing where she wanted me focused, gang. So she would be like, bro, she would notice she'll move my seat, bro. I get over there, I'm chopping it up with people. It's like we having a good time. She'll switch my seat, bro. Boom. So I remember she had me by my friend T and this little Mexican shorty. So like I ain't gonna lie, that Mexican shorty was choosing up, da 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 da, whatever. So she took me from there like 2 days. Then she put me by one of my other homies, who's other homie with the competitive math dude. So he a narcissist, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. This man been a narcissist for a minute, but we was always homies because it's like I always check, bro, like because I never went for that, bro. You know, most of the people he was like that with, they went to the suburban school with him. I grew up in the inner city school where dudes would clown you like, bro, yo, so goofy ass up, bro. Who you think you is, the leader of the group, like vibes like that. So he like, YS man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to get the best grade on this jump, bro. I studied for like 5 hours, bro. I sat there and studied for 5 hours. So I'm thinking like, fool, you study for 5 hours. I could never sit there and study for 5 hours, bro. That's not normal to me, gang. I'm like a skim over the information type guy. Come back to it, look at that jump like 2 hours later, like I bet come back to it, maybe look at it for 30 minutes, try to memorize a little something and then take the test. Like, let's see what's up. You feel me? So he like, man, what? That's a stupid way of studying. Da 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 da. But he a narcissist. That's how he talks. So I'm like, we gonna, all right, that's just how I rock, bro. He like, man, we gonna see. We gonna see. You probably finna fail, bro. We took the test, bro. I literally got the same score as this man. He couldn't believe it, bro. He like, what? I studied for so many hours. How you get? But it's like, dog, it don't matter. Like some people brain work different. I got a good memory, fool. Like I could really look at something and really memorize it if I'm trying, you know what I mean? But I never wanted to act like the smartest in class, bro. That's not my MO. I'm the dude that's chilling, bro. Most of the time I'll be sleeping in class. I fall asleep, fool. You know what I mean? Listening to somebody talk, I go to sleep, you know what I mean? But it was just crazy having these people want to be so competitive and it's like, bro, you're not getting no award for this math shit, my boy. You need to chill. You know what I mean? My boy will ask every question. Nah, I'm looking like he really want to be the math whiz, you know? Nah. But somebody like that, I'm telling you, when I had bro chill with me outside of school, it opened his eyes. He like, dang, why yes, I ain't even know you was involved in all this other stuff because it's like you really a mastermind, da 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 da. But I'm looking like, damn, now you really see how my mind work. But you looking at being smart only on the fundamental level of school, bro. You know, people who really proclaim to be so intelligent, they only look at intelligence based on the fundamental level of school. But that's not all the life, bro. You know what I mean? It's like it's so many accelerated things people already experience that make them faster, swifter thinking, or captivating or memorizing things than you. You know, so just because you spent 20 years in the Harvard game, you might not know what somebody know that's been living homeless on the street for 7 years. Real talk. He said Hannibal. That's Andre 3000. Dang, that's the first time I ever got Andre 3000. He said, "What would you do if you were locked in a car with a brick and had to get out the car?" I mean, it's obvious, bro. Use the brick. What would you do? Come on, Leech. You asking me rhetorical questions, gang. That's an easy answer. Like, stay in the car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to get out the car. I'm gonna use the brake, gang. We bust the window. We out the car. What we doing? He said, "Are you one of the Lucas brothers?" uh, bro, you said I am locked in the car with a brick. Like you made it seem like I didn't have a way to unlock the car, brother. You know what I mean? Now you acting like that was a riddle, man. Come on, Leach. I can't give you that one, man. You want a slate dog? No, facts. I should have just unlocked the door, huh? I'm using the brake, man. We get a new window, bro. But look, I ain't even gotta break the main window. I could break the little side piece, reach my hand under there and open the door. Yeah. Take that junk up, we straight. I done drove a witch like that before, man. Take that little back piece window up, we gun, Leech. Ski. I'm gonna find your crib next. I'm throwing a break through your joint. Yo, I'm gonna be like, Siri, Andrew Leach's location, please. Nah. Hey, W. Rodriguez talking about you wish you had my dialect, bro. You ain't you amigo, man. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Mr. Rodriguez? Rodriguez. Bro, Clayton. I don't know if this Clayton Shug. There's different Claytons in here today, man. It's crazy, man. Clayton is popular today. But listen, you right. I am smart, but I'm not in a financial position to get a crib, bro. To keep it honest with you, I don't know what else you expected me to say, but if I had the bands, bro, trust me, I definitely wouldn't have an apartment, bro. I'll literally be in the spot, bro. I want to have like a flex space. If I could get me like a nice little crib, that'd be smooth, but I get like a dope flex space where it's like a workshop where I can, ship out products, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, man. So, or I just get the spot and make it kind of like that, hook it up or whatever. But that's what's holding me back. I need like 10 bands, man, at least to be in that position, fool. If we talking real numbers, trust me, bro. I don't like living in an apartment. It sucks. You got the worst company that you don't really want. You know what I mean? You could be somebody that's just a chill individual, and then you got weirdos, in my opinion, living next to you. You feel me? It's like I don't think that's how we supposed to live. I think we supposed to have an adequate amount of space away from each other. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why issues happen. You got weirdos next door, man. You feel me? And you just gotta stay to yourself because you don't really want to interact with the weirdos. The weirdos want to interact with you, so they do weird stuff. So you can say something. You know what I mean? It's like, dog, we enough paying rent is hard enough. You gang? You know what I mean? It's enough. If you live in it, just don't be weird. Yeah, boat. 9-7. That's facts, bro. I stayed in some horrible cribs, bro. I stayed in this one crib that the dog was barking every day, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, like it was like a couple that never went to work, bro. Imagine them never going to work, bro. Imagine, imagine them never working. You wanna know how? Cause I wasn't working. You feel me? I'm selling merch at the crib. They not working. They got a newborn, brother. The newborn is crying all day. They not even paying attention to the newborn. Guess what they're doing? They trying to make another newborn. Nah, bro, this shit is diabolical. I'm talking about, you know how a young baby would scream at the top of their lungs, like, ah, that high pitched scream? Bro, I'm hearing that shit every morning, fool. Like, dog, this shit. It's terrible. Like, baby, get up and tend to your kid, man. Feed it, change the diaper, put that shit on your shoulder, cuddle the baby, do something, So just staying in cribs like that, man. I had a spot where they was smoking glass in that junk, fool. My next door neighbor smoking glass. I'm talking about you come through the hallway, that shit, it dust, it's like dust going in your throat for real. You know what I'm saying? My crib right next to their crib, but then they reported me for smoking gas, but they mad because I'm bringing shorties in here. You feel me? They smoking base all day. You feel what I mean? Like I'm getting reported though, you know what I mean? And it just didn't make sense to me. I'm looking like, yo, bro, I'm not even doing the craziest shit in here. You, you know, one of the best spots I ever had, though, my first spot ever, fool. It was chill, man. My neighbor was cool as shit. His shorty had kids. They was cool with my brothers. She'd come over and chill with my mom. Me and bro would kick back and chill. Nobody in the neighborhood was on a real shit. All the kids would go play. I had a garage, fool. It was a 3 bedroom. I had a room. My mom had a room. My brother shared a room. Like it was a cool spot, fam. But it was like the city was next to a slaughterhouse. That was the only thing. So at times it'd be kind of stinky. Just the air would be stanky. You know what I mean? When you buy like a slaughterhouse, but wasn't no weird people, bro. None of this shit I'm talking about was even happening. You feel me? That was one of the chillest spots ever, man. And I had this crib downtown. The crib was lit for the first 3 years, man. Then I had this old trucker dude that he was sleeping with prostitutes, bro. So like imagine I'm coming in the floors, gang. I'm not judging anybody, but then it's prostitutes in the hallways, bro. Like I'm just trying to get in the spot. You feel me? I don't want to talk to them, gang. Like, but that shit you can't get on our floor type shit. You feel me? Without having a fob. So it was just like, bro, that shit was throwing me off. Like this was regular. But he was getting them out the skyway because our building was linked to a skyway. So at nighttime, it'd be, homeless people that be like, hey, Rowdy, can I just come upstairs and shower? Like for real. I ain't gonna hold you. So I was just looking like, gang, I ain't trying to be a part of that because I'd rather get a shorty, bro. Like talk to a girl, like, yo, what's up? Or I get on Tinder or something, then they'll go, you feel me? Like just try to, take advantage of a homeless month for some coaching or whatever. But that shit was throwing me off because it was too close to proximity, brother. You know what I mean? It was like food was not too far from my spot. You know what I mean? So if I had a crib, if I had the band's food, I have a nice little small little crib. It don't gotta be a crazy mansion. It's just the first spot, man. You know what I mean? Just a decent little backyard. Put a little fence around it. Cause I want to get like dogs, and I want them boys to be able to roam around when I ain't there. So I fence that joint up. Give them their little spot in the back where they could just free roam. Put some exercise stuff in there for them. They really don't need me there, but when I'm there, I chill with them. But they got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? Have like I'm gonna have a garage that's cool where I can have like 2, 3, 4 whips, man. Cause I always got to park on the street, so I would like to have like a little driveway or garage. Have my cars right there. It's not that I'm gonna have crazy cars, but I would have enough space to park whatever cars. But all of that is all about saving money, bro. Saving money, man. I don't know. I don't know. I be thinking crazy though. I be thinking like, man, I don't know. I'm gonna meet somebody. I be like, man, here's 10K. But it's like that shit don't come with a price, man. It gotta be like a hefty blessing. He said, look, roosters don't lay egg. If a rooster, yo, what is y'all? Yo, I am the poppy talking about some crazy stuff, bro. Gotta come started then, huh? Right? Nah, y'all talking about something wild in there. I just seen something crazy. That one was talking about condoms breaking. Rodriguez, man, I'm in your city, man. Link up, man. Link up right now, Rodriguez. Drop your low, man. He said Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yo, what's up? Elijah Banks. Clip said monkey lover. Yeah, I like monkeys, bro. Monkeys are cool, dude. Yeah, what you want me to say? I don't like monkeys. I thought people like monkeys. Don't we go to the zoo to see them? You telling me when you go to the zoo, you don't look at the monkeys or gorillas? You looking at the apes, dog. You looking at the silverbacks. You know what I'm saying? You pulling your phone out. Hey, he capping right now. He said, this man highish. Bro, I'm asking you, Clips, you don't go to the zoo and ever look at the monkeys? Ever, be honest. You gotta keep it a bean right now. You never go there and look at the monkeys. You ain't never been to the zoo and ever looked at the monkeys? Nah, I know you capping, man. You gotta keep it a bean, man. You been there looking at the silverbacks, the orangutans, the baby monkeys, the chimpanzees, all the monkeys. Yeah, Clips be with the apes. You know what I mean? He like the apes, man. He like, what's his name? Caesar. Clips only mess with Caesar. My boy said in the crib, broke his F with a dirty orange shiesty. Yo, shout out to Richie. Richie, what it say? April, man. Richie, April, man. Thank you, man. You must be a billionaire, man. Look, just blessing us with your presence, Mr. Billionaire, is enough for us, man. That makes us enough rich, man. Just coming in here, your name is Richie April already. Come on, man. Like, you being here with that name I'm already rich, man. Shout out to you, Richie April, man. I appreciate you, fool. He's like laughing out, bro, so geeked. Nah, Clip's mad. Clip's mad because I asked him a real question. He still ain't answer. He ain't answer me saying he do not look at the monkeys. Cause he do. You said April said she's high off fake perks right now. Her bad for tweaking. Oh dang, April, it's all good, man. Like, it's all love, man. Miss Richie April, man. I'm sure you got them bands for show those still. You feel me? Appreciate you. Ricky Rose, what's up? I saw you on MTV, not MTV, NBA TNT giving Shaq a chain tonight, man. You gave Shaq a chain. He said, I got my dirty shiesty on too. Nah, yo, shout out to Rowdy, man. Dirty shiesty boys, man. Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie, they be coming for your boy. They just, when they say that, it's like a mind trick. They want me to literally take this off and show my face. You know what I mean? They think they so smart, man. Yo, Clip, he said, what's this shit, twin? You don't like the orange jump, man? I'm sorry, brother. I'm gonna put on the army jump, man. We going army way, man. Step 1, 2, step 1, 2. You feel me? That boy Clips. Clips, are you gonna answer my question, bro? Or I asked you a question like a minute and 30 seconds ago, man. Come on, fool. You ain't never looked at the monkeys, bro. He said, no, cover all of it up, please. That boy Robert Garcia that came in, man. What's up, Mr. Garcia? He said, it used to be white, now it's radioactive, yeah. Come on, man. We turned that John radioactive, though, Rowdy. He said, yes, I go to the zoo, gang. I throw peanuts. Yo, hey, everybody, hold on, gang. Give a round of applause for Clips right now, man. This man deserves a round of applause. Virtual clap, virtual clap. That boy admitted to going to the zoos and giving the monkeys peanuts, man. So he liked the monkeys, man. He liked the gorillas. You know what I mean? Hey, something about them apes, man. Something about them apes. You ever seen a gorilla pick up somebody like it's nothing? I mean, them gorillas is them incredible hulks for real. Yo, shout out to Remy, man. Remy W, man. I appreciate that. Real talk, man. He said, call all the Clips special, man. Brian said, you crazy, bro. Yo, Brian, why I gotta be crazy, man? What I do fully? Ain't no. He said, Clips is nuts. Nah, Clips eat some of them peanuts, but he throw them just though. I ain't gonna lie, man. He was like, man, I'm not giving all the monkeys my peanuts. You Clips done smashed half the bags of them junks, but he threw them junks. You feel me? He talking about, he throw peanuts. Clips sound like he was from the Rome times, like peanuts for the monkeys. Nah, you eat half of them hoes, but you throw them hoes, man. Yo, little stingy with the monkeys, man. The apes will take that from you, fool. You better be careful, man. You lucky they got that glass. One day they gonna figure out how to break that glass. You know what I mean? They just gonna charge up and just boom, bust through that glass. He said, from the time you just give the animals some of your food, I'm doing a whole ice cream cone. Zeno, I don't know what you were trying to say right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was trying to understand that. I'm gonna read that again. From time to time, you just give the animals some of your food. I'm doing the a whole ice cream cone. All right, Zeno. Like, I might have messed up from the time to time, but dog. He said, Clips the peanut throwing silverback lover, bro. He said, how things, man? You good? Jordy B, what's up, Fully? Fully. That boy Jordy B in a building, man. Man, I ain't trying to look into nothing about Easter, man. Ain't no eggs here, B. You feel me? We ain't hunting no eggs. We chilling. He said he throwing an ice cream cone at the gorillas. Do gorillas like ice cream? I feel like they'd get offended, man. You don't want to piss off them gorillas. Yo, shout out to Ube Love Broke. Ube Love Broke in the building, man. My boy, you better not be throwing no ice cream cones, man. I'm telling you, that boy Clips really rock with them apes, man. You know what I'm saying? Clay be in there like at the glass, beating his chest for real. He be like, ooh ah. Anybody, yo, clip this, clip this, clip this. Yo, Clips, you be clipping? Why your name Clips, man? Oh, okay, so they probably like ice cream cones then. All right, Zeno, I just learned something that gorillas like ice cream cones. I ain't know that. He said you do much over the weekend, bro. Man, I usually work on the weekends, brother. I work, take care of other things, crank my lives, play the game for the Twitch. You know, it's like a schedule, bro. It's like a daily schedule I have to do, man. I gotta wake up. I give y'all a morning routine. You know what I mean? I wake up. First thing I do, I stretch, bro. You know, I wake up, I stretch my back, my neck. You know, I say my prayer or whatever. Boom, I go brush my teeth. While I'm brushing my teeth, I eat. You know what I mean? I eat like a little light breakfast, bro. Nothing heavy, something light, bro. Then I gotta post clips on my Instagram that I found the day before that I gotta edit and post. Boom. When I post that, now I'm gonna smoke my bleeds or whatever. You know what I mean? Then I gotta go check my metrics. You feel me? But it's like an itinerary daily that I do. You know what I mean? Nighttime routine obviously includes the live. Boom. Get off the live. I might play the game for Facebook Live, Twitch Live. I don't like TikTok Live because it kills my battery too much. But I usually do sometime TikTok Lives. After that, man, I do my nightly workout. You know what I'm saying? I might do like a 10-minute shadow boxing session to wear myself out if I'm not tired still. But I try to crank out like 50 push-ups if I can. Boom. You know what I mean? Stretch again. And then doze off. So I got like an itinerary of stuff that I'm always doing, man. So it's like it's just become a part of my routine, bro. Make things a part of your routine. You know, it's a few things I would really like to get into. I got like a reaction channel, man. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Saying I got the reaction channel. I got the Mac right there, right? Boom. You feel me? Now I got the little what is this? What is this? I got the little background jump, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now for the reaction channel, bro, I want to do more desktop reactions, bro, because I've been doing phone reactions where I kind of picked up this format from somebody else, but I feel like I would do more better doing desktop reactions because I would actually be able to pause, talk about whatever I'm reacting to. So That's one thing I am procrastinating. You know what I mean? I gotta go set that up, see what it's looking like, what the vibes is, and then hey, just test it out. So, but I got a lot that I do, Jordy B. You feel me? The green screen, yup. Got a lot that I do, man. The green screen. So try to stay busy, bro. Once you stay busy, you're not as bored, man. It be feeling like sometimes I don't even do all I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be posting to all my YouTubes. You know, sometimes I might only post. Sometimes I was like, man, I'm gonna post a post every day for y'all. But then I forget, you know what I mean? like real talk. If I post a post, which I even route with the post, which I comment on the post, what do y'all want me to post? You know what I mean? Like stuff like that, man. But then I be thinking like, what do I post? You know what I mean? But like just when I say a post, a regular post though, not like a short or a video, you know what I mean? So it's just more things I gotta do, man. But it's like being a manager, being an artist, being the editor, being the researcher, bro. Right now, I'm researching how to make animated videos because I want to make an animated video. I already got the prompt from the AI on how I want the video to be, you know, the concept, because I want to drop this song that I've been holding on to for a while. You know what I'm saying? So trying to figure out what platform to really use for the AI animated video or whatever. He said, I'm trying to be a voice actor. Ube, that's what's up, man. Nah, let's go, man. Jordy B, we staying active, man. We the active. We still in motion right now, man. He said Winston Johnson said, you even speak dumb. Thank you, Winston. You trying to say I'm very articulate in my speaking for I rock with that, man. Mr. Johnson, man. 7947. That boy Pembroke said I won a fishing tournament yesterday. Let's go, fool. What was you catching? The trouts, the macros, you caught the holy macros. Huh? What you was catching out there, fool? You was catching the sturgeons. I ain't never went fishing, bro. I'm just thinking like the bass. You was catching the bass or something. I just naming fishes that I know of. You heard? He said he went bass to mouth. You know what I mean? I meant trout. He said, YS, read that again. Nah, what? This man Rodriguez on some other. He said, can you give my homie Daniel Rios, yo, Rudy J. Velasquez, hola amigo, man. Hey, yo, shout out to me amigo Daniel Rios, man. 2S El Mejor, you know what I mean? Shout out to y'all boys, man. Y'all boys be smooth out there, man. My amigos, man. Me amigos, man. He said, Winston have a word with yourself. And then Winston said, bass. Bass to mouth. I don't know. Winston, a scavenger, man. He the type. He must eat fish right out the water, man. You know when they he he bite their head off. Nah, Winston, you diabolical fool. Might have to call the Coast Guard on you, gang, when you on a lake. You biting fish's head off when they try and get back in the water. You nah, don't do that to the bass, man. For real. Nah, he a freaky fraud. I try to flip it though, Rowdy. He said, can I donate you a toothbrush? Thank you, man. Look, I wouldn't mind it, man. I'm gonna drop a PO box, man. You can send it to the PO box, fam. Send me. Preferably I like Tom's toothpaste, man. Tom's toothpaste. That's my favorite, man. So don't send me no Colgate and none of that. You know, I don't know what the other brands are, but don't send me none of that, man. Tom's. The Kings is helping this live with the comments. Shout out to the Kings, man. Yo, you might get top commenter live, man. I had somebody else trying to beat you earlier, man. You gotta beat them, man. Is it you or them, man? Which one? Is it you or them, the king? Which one? He said, noted. I will send to your P.O. box. Yeah, call you Mari, man. Send that to the P.O. box. If not, I'm on your top, fool. You know what I'm saying? Times, man. You don't send me times, we beefing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna beef. He says, neither of them, it's me. Yeah, it might be W. Rodriguez in the chat, man. Let it go. Rodriguez said he going for that top commenter spot, man. You two, y'all might have to do a top commenter of the live thing, man. I know y'all hearing this. He said, do I know P. Diddy? No, I don't know him, man. I don't even know who that is. He said, he's there. Saying, trust me, brother, it takes skill, man. I say you have yet to meet my OG. My OG is really up there, fool. You feel what I'm saying? Rowdy the Don, of course, fool. Come on, man. You feel me? You gotta understand, man. I'm under constant attack, brother. So, like I said, I've been working on my archetype. You know what I mean? Before then, naturally, I would just fight. You know what I mean? When I say fight, it's like not physically fight these people, but outsmart them or disturb them in a sense of getting back. You know what I mean? Or just feeling like, look, bro, I'm really someone who could win the battle if I want, but then it's like it will always set me back, bro. When I say set me back, it's like nobody sees their hand; they only see my hand. It's like my hand is the only hand that's visible. So whatever I do is like, dang, it's like lightning struck. You know what I mean? And then I'll get sent back off of that or whatever. But it's like, nah, I just gotta be still, bro. Being still is tough because it's like it bothers people. I'm telling you. Like, let's say you go to work, right? And you got a bunch of people you don't rock with, right? When you come in, a lot of them they're gonna try certain things to either get you to like kind of talk more than you should because they want that interaction, but it kills them when you don't really say much. So all that comes with balancing out your energy, bro, because emotions deal with energy. So sometimes my energy is very high, dog. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a lot of energy, and I'm very intense. You feel me? But it's all about the purpose of me being intense. Is it worth 100% intensity? Is it worth 50, 40, 30, 10? So that's where you gotta figure that out when you talk about the balance. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we want our intensity to be on 1,000, bro. But it don't need to be on 1,000 for every situation. You feel me? And that's something I'm trying to master. Like when I say master, it's like no slip ups, bro. You feel me? Like I want to hear something and then not even a rise from it. You feel me? Like nothing. Like I'm cool. Like for sure. I could have my moment away from the situation, but in that moment, it should be mastered. That's one of the toughest things. Like let's say you talking to a person, like let's say I'm a cake co-worker to all eight of y'all. I'll be stealing your food. I'll be reporting y'all. Then I'll see y'all. I'll be like, yo, Jordy B, what's up with you, bro? You watch that basketball game? You really want to say, man, why that's what your cake self talking to me for, bro? I don't like you anyways. But you gotta hit me with, nah. You feel me? You gotta hit me with the nah. Simple. Because the only reason I'm doing that is to get either to get you to do what I just said, go off like, man, why yes, man? I don't even mess with your cake self anyway, man. Why you talking to me, B? Or to be like, play into my hand, like, yeah, of course I watched that basketball game, and you saw Curry drop 30, then I could be like, yeah, I did some weird shit to him, but he just go play it cool. Then inside I'm like, he laughing. This is what people do, fool. So it's literally you gotta be still. Because of course you want to be like, man, you weird, bro. You a fraud, bro. Why you speaking? But you can't do that. You gotta be like, nah. You gotta not respond. You gotta not play the fake. You wanna fake be cool still. Bro, this person weird. Like the dynamic is different. There's no dynamic. You gotta do your own thing now, you know what I mean? So that's where you gotta master the balance. Cause a lot of y'all, I'm telling y'all used to be like me. You taught me. I'm like, man, shut your cake ass up, bro. It better not be me and you, Dolly. No manager there. What? Like you gonna be like, man, what? I don't never want to talk to bro again. Because especially if you've been that type of tyrant, it's like now I'm gonna just get on you, you know what I mean? But it's like that shit not necessary, fool. You gotta be still. That's how you get that balance, bro. And it could be people who you don't even mess with, bro. They come and be like, Rowdy, or yo, Smirk, yo, bro, man, you wouldn't believe what's going on in my life. And Smirk don't even give a F, you know? Smirk be like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even got the time to hear that right now. Normal Smirk would be like, man, step, man, what? F your life, man, what? But you gotta be still, be like, yo, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I ain't got the time to hear that right now. When you say that, it's gonna blow them. Because what they want you to be like, yeah, of course, man. Tell me what happened to your life, man. Then it be like, here, look at Smirk. I just did some grimy weird shit to him, but he gotta play it cool because, you know, he don't wanna address what he really wanna address, you know, because it's one or the other. Either one you do makes him happy. Because when you be like, yo, bro, you did some Grammys, they gonna be like, man, what? I don't even know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's no winning. You like, nah, man, I ain't watch that game, man. I don't even like basketball. Like I had this one dude, bro. I used to work with this dude. He always used to weird shit. He'd leave early. He wouldn't do no food, nothing. So one day he came and talked to me, man. And he just wanted to be weird because it was time for us to leave work. And he felt like, yeah, it's a perfect moment to at least see if I'm still cool. Why, yes, even though he didn't do no work. He like, man, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching a crazy basketball game last night. He geeking, thinking I was like, yeah, what game? So I'm like, yo, bro, I don't even like basketball. Bro, it was like the most awkward silence. You feel me? I just walked off like, yo, fool, come on, brother. Like, even if you know I like basketball, I'm sure you do. You don't heard me talk to customers. But when it comes to you, brother, I don't even like basketball because I know for a fact you don't even rock with your boy. It's just a sense of fulfilling that desire that, oh man, I got him to play into my hand or I got him to express the weird stuff I did. You know, it's weird, man. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, basically told boy shut the fuck up, ho. Without saying it though, Rowdy. And that's the key right there because there's many ways to say things without saying it so, in a word they say blackish. You know what I mean? You gotta be witty. You feel me? And I'm mastering that now because the other dude, he said something to me. He's like all geeked about it, thinking I was gonna respond because somebody was there, but I still hit him with the nah, like he's just a fan of some shit. Like, yo, bro, because he did a lot of weird shit that day and try to spin it to talk to me after to check the temp, but the temp is very cold, brother. You should have known that from how you was behaving. It's like you too grown for us to be kind of playing them games, man. I get you. You gotta be on the money, so you gotta figure out how to say stuff without really saying it the way they expect you to say it. I was watching this film today, right? I'm gonna tell y'all the film. It doesn't describe everybody, but it tells you how people would try to trick you, right? This black dude, I guess, broke up with his girl. She got this other partner, but he's a white dude, and she has custody of his son. So the white dude tried to discipline his son, but he punched him in the chest. So the black dude come, but he's on probation. He just want to talk to the guy. He like, yo, man, don't be trying to discipline my son. So he like, yeah, he had a little bit of tree in his back. He's like, but you're a grown man. You shouldn't put your hands on him. And then the girl's like, oh, it's okay. She trying to calm her ex baby father down, da da da. So he like, nah, I just want to talk to him. So he's like, listen, man, you could talk to my son about a situation, but don't ever put your hands on him and keep your hands in your pocket. So as bro was finna leave, the white dude felt like he didn't win. So he like, no. He called the girl name. I forgot. He's like, no, let me say what I have to say before he leaves. The black dude about to leave with his kid. He ain't even put his hands on him. He's like, you don't have no say-so in this house. You don't even contribute to your son's life. I'm talking about he arose them. Arose them. When I say arose them with words, black dude took off on a bing, 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 was stomping him out. He's like, yes, I'm gonna call your probation officer. Fool got arrested 30 minutes later. But do you get what I just explained to y'all, brother? Like when Bert came there, The white dude wanted an initial fight with him, but the words he uttered to him and said to him at first didn't produce that. When he was gonna leave, he literally stopped, told the wife, no, no, let me say something to him before he leaves. Because the wife was trying to de-escalate. She's like, just go get your bags. Just get out of here. Dude name was Antoine. Just get out of here, Antoine. Antoine like, all right, I'm gonna leave. But I just needed to say that. And then the white dude like, no, no. Before he leaves, Sandra, I need to tell him this. He doesn't contribute to his son's life. He doesn't even pay anything here. He doesn't know how his son eats. He's a felon. Like I'm talking about really arose him. Like I mean, to the point black dude just woo, 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 woo. Got booked. But you see, that's the trick right there, bro. That's that shit right there. You feel what I'm saying? That's how easy, boom. They trying to turn that switch, bro. Somebody trying to get that switch to go off. You dig what I'm saying? So you gotta be still. But in order for you not to get that switch to go off, you can't interact with them. That's the key understanding. You can't interact with him. When Buddy said what he needed to say, he shouldn't even stay to hear what bro had to say because he knew bro was a coward. He should have left. But it's like when you put yourself in an interaction with that person, bro, all they want to do is get you to lose your cool and get upset, man. You know what I mean? Get wild, get roid up. Yeah, roid up. He said Troid. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, it's like, be still, bruh. He said they trying to deport me on Easter. yo, W. Rodriguez, man, look, I'm sorry, brother. You need to get you a lawyer or something, man. They trying to do you like that, bro. That's sad. I hope not, man. Yo, yo, the king said, the king said you could go to his crib, bro. Nah. The King's Mansion. Yo, W. Rodriguez, you're welcome to the King's Palace. Nah, bro, hey, bro, y'all be having me crying, bro. Yo, the King, you need to get on Grinder, man. Call you the Strawberry King. Hear he, the Strawberry King. No, I'm playing the king. I'm playing rock out, man. You know, just chill out, man. Chill out. If that's Rodriguez vibes or whatever, fool, that's how y'all roll. We not on that type of time, man. We ladies only, man. You know what I'm saying? Put me on the island with all the ladies, fool. You feel me? Liddy. Uh-huh. You just make sure they don't got all in the same area. He said, what's my favorite Bible verse, man? Dang. It's crazy because I don't really remember too many, but um I would like to say I like faith without works is dead, because it's a testament to life, bro. You know what I mean? And it relates to everything in life. Like when you think about faith without work is dead, it's like, yo, bro, as people, fool, we all want a lot of things. Now, think about how many people there are in the world. There's billions or trillions or whatever it is. All these trillions of people are asking for something, right? So if you are God in a sense, or the creator in a sense, what determines who gets what? You feel what I'm saying? How much a person asks, how long they've been asking, or are you paying attention to how much work they're putting in to achieve that, and then you bless them. So when I say faith without works is dead, it's like a lot of people want things, but they don't want to grind. They just want it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that just want it, bro, but they don't want to put the work in. So it's like in a sense they don't really have the faith. You know what I mean? So it's nothing there really. You know what I mean? So if you got faith in something, you gotta work. If you think you're gonna get it easy, bro, I just told you, bro, it's billions of people in the world, gang. God is hearing millions of requests daily. So what determines who gets what? A dire situation, a dire need, or how much you're working? Which one you think? You think he's just looking like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this YS been asking for this for 15 years. Let me just give it to him because it's been 15 years. Even though we got Tommy over here, he's been working for 40 years straight. He just wants to get a house for him and his kids. This guy hasn't missed a day of work. Who you think deserve it more? Like in my mind, I'm like, yo, Lord, send that. Right, you get what you put in. So Tommy been working for 40 years, ain't missed a day. I ain't gonna lie. God might give him that blessing for real, cause he been grinding. You know what I'm saying? I just been, yeah, man, God, I ain't gonna lie. Let me get that McLaren, dog. Like, hold on. You see that Skelly? I need that Skelly AP too, though, man. Hold on, God, hold on. I need the berries. God, man, matter of fact, man, I need $1 million, God. Come on, man. I know you gonna deliver, man. But I'm just doing that every day. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is what's going on, bro. So, faith without works is dead, man. You gotta grind, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grind. Somebody's watching, always watching you grinding. Remember that. And it's somebody you can't see. You know what I mean? You might be grinding so hard, somebody come up to you be like, dang, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you putting in mad work and you ain't even know, like, dang, I was putting in mad work. I was just really putting in time for what I got faith in. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is. But you gonna sit there and make requests. It's like, dog, I ain't gonna lie, your request is backed up, fool. There's a billion people in the world, man. Unless you got VIP status with the creator, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you might not receive that, John. You might have to be the most high's favorite. I'm keeping it a Binsky, like, cause that's gonna take a lot of people out of a lazy mindset, man. Right now, the world's lazy, man. Nobody really want to work, man. It's a lot of people calling in to jobs, but they bills as though, they all want to just get free bread, So we gotta get back to where we believe, like, okay, we want this, we can make it happen. When we get back there, it's gonna be a whole different way of thinking. People won't be as materialistic. People won't try to rob other people because they believe in grinding for themselves. You know what I mean? It might not be as much jealousy because it's like if I see somebody with a caddy, I can go get that. I'm thinking like, okay, I just gotta, faith without works is dead. That's what YSE said. Hold on. Let me get this gig right here, put this bread up, see how much the caddy is. Maybe I could, you start figuring things out. Instead of trying to poke the king because he got a caddy. But yeah, that's my favorite Bible verse right there, man. I kind of broke it down for y'all. My boy's still talking about Miss Brown. Yo, Draco, Winoski. Nah, yo, Draco, funny as ever, man. I always had to take that shirt off. Come on, bro. This is not Chip and Dale, but you gotta chill. Y'all ass be freaked up, man. Y'all be sauced up, man. Y'all be off the X, man. Y'all be drinking X water. Y'all wake up and don't drink regular water. All y'all waters got X in it, man. You feel me? All y'all waters be drinking. Y'all be drinking X water, man. Them boys go to the special gas station. They be like, yo, cashier, you got that X water in? They get 20 cases of X water, man. They wake up X water freaked out the whole day. Nah, Roddy, I'm for real. They gotta be off of X water, man. They not. We drink regular water, brother. These fools drinking X water, bro. It's that 310 pills and the X eats. Nah, I heard the rhino pills kill you though, so I don't know. Them boys might they might have to chill on that, but I know they putting, they was making Molly juice, Molly water. These boys is making X juice, X water, you know what I mean? He said X marks the spot. My boy said, can't understand what this guy is saying. Izzy, man. You might need to clean your ears, fool. You might have the stupid wax in there, man. honey looking wax, man. I'm talking raw honey, man. Straight out the beehive, man. He says, nah. He said, Mama had me healthy on hood. Nah, Roddy, hey, this just the beet juice, man. We straight, man. We straight out there. We ain't trying to have a heart attack. You know what I mean? You feel me? All we need is 5 minute, 4 minute intervals in the smoke sesh, man. Back to it. If it's really on that Neckington giraffe, yeah, I mean, yo, Roddy, Neckington giraffe had you ready for the jungle fight now. You feel me? Like, let me get a little giraffe real quick. Feel me? Like, hey, quick little 4 minute, 5 minute break, roll ups. You feel me? Get right back to it, man. If we need the giraffe, we on that. Nah, Nick Diesel, don't try those supplements, man. They not gonna do you right, man. You know what I'm saying? Woody Rue, I am from an island, man, in West Africa, bro. He said it's easy as throwing peanuts. Yeah, they be taxing you on them jumps too, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't try them jumps, man. Go to the juice store, man. You really want them supplements, man? Go to the juice store. Tell them make you like a ginger beet juice. What else you think they should put in there, Rowdy? You know what I mean? A little bit of sea moss. What you think? You know what I mean? Get like a week supply of that junk. You feel me? All you do is drink that junk regularly at the certain time. Like let's say maybe around 10, you know what I mean? Boom, sip that junk. All it's gonna do is it's gonna cleanse a lot of stuff out your body because you gotta understand we gotta return back to like homeostasis or equilibrium or whatever. So let's say your blood ain't flowing all the way or whatever, you know, or you got things in your body that's eating up certain things. It's gonna get all that out of there, fool. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna have your blood pumping, boost your energy, all that, get your skin right. Get you some sour sop too, man. Start eating sour sop, all that stuff, fool. Y'all don't really need all that, man. All that'll have you right, bruh. Had you right for the night. Waiting on your little shawty, eating the cows. Your avocado, man. Make you some avocado subs in the morning, man. Get you some toast bread, you know, or get you some cocoa bread. I like soft bread. Just put the avocado spread on that with a little bit of seasoning for sure. Quick little avocado or put some eggs on there with the avocado. Come on, man. Going down. You know what I'm saying? Those are just natural ways to get right. Cause all that other stuff, man, it's just going like, it's force. The king said, bro, what are you talking about? Come on, the king, you gotta be hip, man. You gotta follow us, man. You gotta be on the money, man. You can't be dowsing. Stephanie said ginger and garlic, man. Yeah. Just put that in a part of your routine, man, every day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna brush my teeth with turmeric tonight, man. Y'all let me know how it looks tomorrow, man. The way it look like the veneers, y'all want them to look like the veneers, bruh. Y'all want them to look like this. Hold on, I don't want to mess up the phone. Y'all want to look like this, huh? Yeah? They want to look like the veneers, man. He said, bro, I'm chilling in the palace. I'm not worried about no avocados. Nah, I got bacon soda. Nah, hey, I don't got no baking soda though, Roddy. I got some turmeric. I'm gonna see what they say. Somebody said turmeric and shit like that, but I ain't even worried about nothing these fools say because it's just a light though, man. When I bring it close, they much closer than this, you know. But this is not a good color of white. You know what I mean? Yo, Devin McCollum, I got you, brother. If I do, you gotta help me get to 10K. You know what I mean? If I come back with the veneers, He said, nah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe too, huh? Nah, but I drink the water though, so maybe that's from the water. I be having that in my water all the time though, right? You know what I'm saying? I be having all that in my water regularly. It could be. You feel me? But all that is minor, man. All that could go away. That ain't nothing. I think they pretty white for real. But they want them to look like the veneers. He said, yeah. My bad, y'all. I had to spit. They want my John look like the veneers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They want me to have them AirPod joints. Look, the AirPod look like the veneers too. That's what they want them to look like. Then only then will I be cool enough to sit with the cool kids. Mom, can you call the dentist? Nah. Mother, call the dentist tonight. We need veneers looking at. Nah, bro, I would never get veneers. I love these chompers, man. These some of the best chompers ever, man. I be feeling like God gave me shark teeth. You feel me? Shark teeth, man. You hear them? That's a bite. That's a crazy bite right there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So ain't no veneers coming, man. We ain't changing these, man. The chompers, man. The chompers. Look at that. Look at that bite. uh, he said, oh yeah, honey water. Yeah, I'm gonna honey in my water. You know what I'm saying? How I don't like taste. Nah, that sounds fire though. Honey and fruits. I ain't gonna lie. That's fire right there. My boy, crazy world we in. Keep putting a unicorn emoji. That boy was with the Dragon Tales, Dragonland. That look like a dragon for real though. He said, hate to tell the teeth, but they know chompers. Nah, these is chompers. Devin McCullum. He said, haha, that's a goat. Oh, that's a goat. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know what that was. I thought that was a dragon for a unicorn. It looked like a unicorn, bro. Why that goat don't look regular, fool? Why that jump blue, dog? Nah, yo, 310 the city. That is a uni, right? Yeah, I'm looking like, nah, bro. The goat usually look gray, fool. That junk look purple. And then he got pink on his head. Nah, yeah, we gotta be on the money, dog. I'm like, nah, that's a uni. Oh, my boy crazy one way dropping a uni on here, yo. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know what that really represent though, that color right there. But nah, unicorns are supposed to be mysticals, man. You feel me? Like Pegasus, you know what I mean? He said unicorns got one horn, you're tripping. Well, that's a uni goat then, bro. Nah, Vamp said facts. Vamp couldn't wait to agree with, bro. Nah, that's a uni goat, bro. I gotta go back up. I gotta go back up. They said universe, uni goat. Nah, Vamp said the F this man talk about. Bro, I'm talking about the unicorn, bro. Put up there. That look like a uni, but y'all say it's a goat. I don't know. That's a freaky goat though, man. That ain't no regular goat. He said I got my ski mask as a beanie. I see the comments talking about what they eat, but keep doing you want. Nah, facts though, man. They be having you rolling every time in here, right? No cap. He said, "Can I twerk?" Nah, man, that's not my skill. I don't know nothing like that. He said, "Ain't no regular goat though, right, Queen Josie? Come on, man, yo." You want no money though. They funny though. See? But you see, yo, check that out. Check that out right there. Check that out right there. Shout out to Queen Josie for saying that because you gotta see how tuned in you are because that was a crazy little test right there, right? You see how we all was on here trying to figure out or conclude what that really was. You know, we both partially right. You feel me? And Queen Josie, that statement wrapped everything up because some of you guys are right. That is not a unicorn, but the essence of the goat represents how it was sent. You feel me? Like just the colorism and all that, and so just being able to peep that is like, dang, that's crazy. You feel me? I ain't gonna say too much. But Queen Josie, man, shout out to Queen Josie, man. She said the right comment. She said, I ain't no regular goat though. Yeah, man. Yeah, Sirski. But nah, it's just being on point, man. Being on the money, bro. Like you could miss the slightest thing. But I was like, nah, that's a uni. But that was just the conscious side of me talking, even though I didn't look at it directly. I'm like, yo, mans keep dropping a uni. What's up with him? And I'm like, nah, that's a regular goat, fool. I'm like, nah, that's a uni goat. Then Queen Josie like, nah, that ain't no regular goat. Like, but y'all on the money though. That's why I rock with y'all, man. But this is like discernment, bro. This is discernment. This is like you seeing without really seeing. You feel me? Like a lot of y'all already got this, fam. Yeah, it just looked like a uni for sure. But it's the essence of what it represents. Why couldn't it be a regular goat? You feel what I mean? It could have been a regular goat. This regular goat's online. Crazy world we in. Just drop that couple times and dip. It could have been an agent. He wanted to see, like, man, let's see what he on. Like, dude, is he gonna see that as a regular goat or is he gonna see that for more? You know what I mean? You never know, bro. Like, how much let's test his IQ level or some shit. I don't even know what they be on, but we on the money, man. We can't get off the money, bro. I'm telling you, it's like offline, I got real tests that I have to pass, bro. You know what I mean? I be thinking like, yo, God, like these tests is crazy because these tests they put a lot on the line. You feel what I'm saying? But it's almost like I can't lose nothing. You know what I mean? I gotta win every time. Shout out to GDAYM 8332. I gotta win every time. So it's real tests every day, man. And I'm trying to pass most of the tests. So it's like the discernment always gotta be hit, man. It's always gotta be there, man. It's a couple times I wasn't there, but I wasn't sharp, man. You know, I wasn't sharp because I was playing around, man. I was having idle time, leisure time, but I'm tightened up. You know what I'm saying? Tighten up in the sense of like, okay, that was cool. I don't really need much of that. You know what I mean? He said, how's your life in America? Oh, of course, man. We go towards the challenge, man. Defeat just teaches you, man. I'm the type I lose. I want to come back again, bro, till I can win. You gotta beat me a significant amount of time for me to be like, all right, man, you got it, bro. Fam. That just means you just a formidable opponent, but then it's like it's still gonna be a part of me that wants to compete. He said, you win some, you lose some, of course. He said, oh, YSM, shave my face. Like, I need to shave or rebirth my girl over here touching my face. Like, I said, my boy got that trimming, trimming. Like, the reason I shave every 2 days, because when I was growing up, my OG, like, he always was on that. He'd be like, man, you need to shave, man. He needs to shave, man. So he'll be on the money with that. So he like, always keep your face clean, you know what I mean? Like, line up your hair. So I just be on that, you know what I'm saying? So every 2 days I shave. Like if I'm not doing that, I let my beard grow out. But rarely, you know what I mean? Out here looking like James Harden. Yeah, the bear phase is something new, man. Like she rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something new. And you look younger too. I feel like shaving revitalize your face. Facial hair kind of makes you like look a little bit older. If you got two options, for example, stay in America or have a chance to go to other countries for living? Well, that's a good question right there. I rock with you, man. Um, I personally love being in America. It's a good opportunity. But if I had the resources and I had the ability to get everything I need to take to a different country and stay there, I would. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people go and live in different countries because it's like they can get more money. They can use their money there better. You know what I mean? They can have better life. You know what I mean? They can afford more things. So that's why I would go. He said, yeah, it make you look way younger, bro. One time I shaved all my facial hair, I was looking OD young, but that's why I ain't like that. But I did it because I had messed up shaving. You know what I mean? It's like I kind of like went too far in on my beard. Yeah, domination. I mean that's damn the dang nation. That's what I do. Like I be watching creators that stay in China, bro. Of course, they're making money on YouTube and stuff, and they're having a good time, bro. I mean, they can afford food, they can afford the drip. They don't pay that much in rent, bills. Yeah, I'm sure there's downfalls there that they might not show, but it seems like it's more or less stress in a sense of trying to live, bro. So not to say America's bad, but it's like it's very expensive, brother. You know what I mean? You go to Thailand and have 50K and be straight. Just make sure you keep that bread coming in. You know, you go to freaking China or something, or go somewhere in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just saying like most Eastern countries, the cost of living is not high, bro. I don't know about Japan. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying like when I think about maybe Japan is not bad either. Most of the creators I've seen, they live out in these places though. You know what I'm saying? With the uni goats and uni chickens. Nah, that's fire. It used to be on a farm. That's fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's fire. One day I want to have a farm, man. I'm gonna have my dog running the show, man. Go get the chickens, man. Go tell him it's time to come home, dog. He go get him like, all right. You better follow directions good. He said, and the community is different. He said, I used to live in Trinidad, boy, walk in the backyard, swim in the river. Now that's fire though, Rowdy. Bro, you know what's so crazy? If you was there now vlogging that, you would be viral. Because this is stuff that people like seeing right now. Yeah, like imagine vlogging being in the jungle, just get done swimming, being with the animals. What? This is stuff people wait for people to go on vacation to see, you know what I mean? So that would have been lit. Yeah. So it's always the opportunity because you from there. So just look at your content on that level too, man. Or just showing that side of being Trinidadian, like if y'all ever have parties or whatever, or you go to a Trinidadian event, show that on, man. I've never been to Arizona, bro, but I heard it's pretty lit, man. It's nice weather. I might want to come to the AZ. AZ, you feel me? I might want to come to AZ, bruh. Uh, he said, boy, paint parties, people twerking. You gotta vlog that. That sound fire. You know what I'm saying? That just sound like a festival, what's that Caribbean festival? You know what I mean? Afro Fest or whatever, where they just be Caribbean Fest. Carnival, yeah, Carnival. That's what I'm trying to think of. Carnival, yeah, Carnival. That jump be lit. I feel like you go to Carnival, you gonna be on some trying to smash something. The shorties being in them two pieces. They be OD stacked, you know what I mean? I'm talking about in shape for real, you know what I mean? That's how I be looking at the Carnival. Them boys, they twerking on you. Bande riba, bande ba. Said them chickens go for 35. Gotta run my money up. Gucci. Yo, Donald, you been saying that all night, man. You need to get on social media and get you some play, man. Get you some action. He's not nah, they do people smashing off too, but I was a kid getting twerked on. That's what I'm saying. You was in there getting played early. That's why I said if you go to Carnival, it's like there's no way you can't smash something. You're leaving smashing something because the opportunity is endless. You feel what I'm saying? It's endless, bro. He said I'm cheesing and screaming like, yeah, Roddy, you was lit. But you see how you was getting a twerk? Like, let's say a dude go to Carnival, he's shy. It's like, bro, his opportunity is like endless on what he can do. Because there's so many women that just want to have a good time. Yeah, for real, chop the dot. They just there to have fun. Exactly, bro. They just want to dance. They don't really care. They just want to have a good time. So the opportunity is like you ain't gotta do too much. No shyness, nothing. They leave all the shyness at the door. Now my boy was getting that action that you went home like, yo, bro, it was lit. I had the cheeks. Nah, that wasn't a bomb rip. That was like the end of a little award I had been hitting. He said, "Hey, Yayo, I know it's Yayo every time them chickens. All I know is Yayo. Yayo. That was Go Yayo, right? That was a banger though. I remember that track. I thought that was Gucci Man. I ain't gonna lie. Gucci Man had a verse like that. You know what I'm saying? Chickens. That was Gucci when he rapped like this with the old 45. Zone 6 Atlanta. Gucci got the most mixtapes of any rapper. Yeah, you say your family was there cheering you on. Yeah, he had a verse on that joint. Exactly. So I'm not bugging, right? See, I was thinking like, but I could have sworn Gucci was on there. Nah, that's crazy, dude. Hey, Bandino, I ain't gonna lie, that's an old song, fool. Just for me to remember that bar, that's the crazy. But I used to have that on the playlist. All I know is, yeah, yo. Yeah, yo. You sell Ponder River, Pondy Banks. It's Trini song. It's too crazy how we tapped in. Hey, Ponder River, I'm telling you, fool. Nah, yo, bro, yeah, you grew up in that era. Nah, look, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all can kick it with me all night. Y'all can stay up with your boy till 5 a.m. You heard? Y'all done stayed up with me till 4 a.m. before, man. That's why I rock with y'all, man. You said Gucci Man, EA Sports Spinner, best mixtape ever. What you think about Woptober? You don't like Woptober? Yeah, let's go. Trini, I had a friend that was from Trinidad. He was Trinidadian. You know what I mean? He said, yo, I'm Trini. He said, kick it with me all day, Tayshawn. Nah, facts though, man. Y'all, we can kick it with y'all. I can kick it with y'all all day though, man. My boy said, "What's up, Lil Yachty?" Nah, this is the first time I ever got Lil Yachty, bro. Now I'm chopped right now. I might have to eat some food real quick. But I forgot what I was saying. I was saying like it's fire because just having y'all on the live, man. I rock with y'all, man. For real, man. Y'all low key. We like friends for real. Like from distant places. You feel me? And it's like we have a ball, man. You know what I mean? He said, "Wait, is this actually Lil Yachty?" I just want this for one night. Taking pictures with all my eyesight. Tan, and I won't like that said this for one night. What you think now? Am I Lil Yachty? It's Calais, Minnesota. Calais, Minnesota. Bro, I don't know how that became a hit. I think all the white boys just like that song because they said Minnesota. Like, Calais, Minnesota. Calais, Minnesota. Nah, Lil Yachty did improve, rapping. But he did make some crazy stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He says, I took the walk to the polo. I took the walk to Poland. I took the walk to Poland. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like bro just got a core fan base, you feel me? Some of that shit he made was like dog. But he got a core following, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They look at Yachty as one of them guys, man. Nah, he said, what a books, calf chill. Is that song go hard though, Poland? Link in the bio, like, I got that on the playlist. I took the what to Poland. Nah, this boy, that was a MC Hammer. Nah, he did stuff though. Yeah, he did. He had a phase, boy. He definitely rap way better now. I feel like he adopted more like a Detroit style rapping. He be with them Detroit boys a lot. You know what I'm saying? He be with them Detroit boys a lot, man. Yo, Big Baby Genius said chopped, chop suey. Yeah, he be with them Detroit fools, man. Hey, that's right by you though, Rowdy. Yeah, he be with Rio, and then Rio don't be having them crazy punchlines. Him and Mike. He said, I told Mike, bring it, but you know I don't fight fair. Them boys still counting numbers up. The numbers we counted up got us like years. He be saying crazy stuff, man. I got so high, you thought I was the skydiver, how I jumped out the plane, but I got high fish. Like he say crazy bars, like, and then he be having heartbeats behind that. Nah, he be off it too, for real, yeah. But they got that boy Rio on a crazy tour, bro. That man performing so much. I know he tired. Hopefully he getting crazy bread, man, but he performing crazy. Hey man, you hip though, Bam Dino? Nah, for some people right now, it gotta be though, Roddy. Oh, he's streaming. Okay, cool. He good. He good. So he must be done with that tour. They have that boy performing in almost every city. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's better. I feel like the streaming kind of helped a lot of rappers to have a different outlook because they already lit. They just need their own way. Streaming seems fun. I just haven't did it on desktop yet. Yeah, he was in almost every city, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that boy performing stupid. I know he was tired, like, yo, gang. You know what I'm saying? He ran up a bag, though, I'm sure. But that tour stuff, that'll drain you, bro. Especially you on the road a lot. I feel like UK would be lit, though. It's like something different. Most rappers would probably want to perform outside the country because it's new, it's fun, it's door fans. Plus, you get the experience. You know what I mean? But what I was saying though is like, man, I really appreciate y'all, man. Y'all really rock with your boy, man. The fact that y'all even tune into the lives and I haven't dropped the vids as much, it shows a lot, bro. It shows that y'all still locked in with me. Y'all want me to succeed on YouTube. Y'all genuinely care about some of the stuff I say. If not, y'all just come to kick it with me. That means a lot, man. Because it's good support, man. In the real world, it's not a lot of people that's like that. You feel me? I tell y'all every day, but I don't say that just to sing a song. But it's really the truth, man. It's more people that don't want you to win, bro. They don't want you have motion. They mad, you know. So just having y'all Yo, chill, Grave, Robert, Cash, chill on my homie Roddy, man. Don't disrespect that Don like that, man. He in the D, man. Don't have some of them D boys pull up on you, man. Yeah, I mean Detroit boys, man. Get serious out there, man. But I really appreciate y'all though, man. Y'all some real folks, man. Y'all stay locked in. You know what I'm saying? He said I'm from Flint, knocked the top off I call it shots. My drove himself to the ER, called me shot. You heard? Don't even worry about that, Rowdy. You the Don, man. That man ain't at final boss level yet. He got to go through a couple YNs before he get to the Don, man. He said, I get serious, Eats. It sound like you might want to battle Rowdy. I don't know if you want that, though, man. Guillermo. Hola, Guillermo. ¿Cómo estás? That boy Trini, man, you better chill them Trinidadians for real, man. Gold all in my watch. Gold all in my neck. You know what I mean? Shout out to Trinidad James, man. But y'all, like I said, y'all special though, man. You know what I mean? I really mess with y'all. Y'all the ones. Like I said, I could kick it with y'all all night. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? It's hard because I gotta go to work in the AM. You feel me? But this was a good live, man. You know, I love all of y'all. Grave robber, you not ready to pass over internet beef. Chill out, man. My boy Roddy the Don, he probably will see you for some bread in the ring, man. He don't gotta end you, man. You feel me? He just fades you up real quick, man. But it ain't even that serious. You not ready yet to see him. Collect this. What's up, man? Calero will say, I wanted to trash talk you, but you're actually a cool guy, man. Yo, shout out to Guillermo, man. I appreciate you, man. He's a pina colada cash. Mash him up. Could never put him in the court. Pull up the shots. He not ready. He not ready. He's, he talking about baby oil. Get out of here. Stephanie Nicole. Shout out to Stephanie Nicole. Hey, Stephanie Nicole, I appreciate you, man. You always in here at least commenting. You feel me? I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Bam Dino 94. You feel me? AJ on Fig Street. That man, Grave Robber, is hot right now. He just got in an argument with somebody. He hot. Instead of taking a walk, he said, I'm going to go online. I'm going to argue with whoever's ready. You know what I mean? Like, great Robert, man. Go take a walk, man. Nah, I appreciate you, Stephanie Cole. Illmatic, man. You ain't make me know nothing. I know you got the baby oil factory at your house in the basement, man. You was supplying everybody, man. You supplied Johnson and Johnson, man. You supply Walgreens, CVS, Target. Anybody that need baby oil, they call you up. Illmatic. They said, Illmatic, we need 50 bottles of baby oil. How soon can you get them? Boy, you that baby oil specialist, boy, you doing drop balls regularly, you know what I'm saying? You doing late night deliveries. You delivering more baby oils than the Plan Bs. Nah, Illmatic, let me chill. Let me chill, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Now when I get tired, dog, I get goofy, bro. I can start cracking mad jokes, man. Yo, I like with y'all, man. Illmatic, you cool though, man. You not the baby oil specialist. That was Diddy only, bro. I mean, false alarm, man. False alarm, man. Diddy's the specialist, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, I love all y'all, man. Y'all all special, man. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, letting me yap about not much, giving me topics to talk about, clowning, making me laugh, man. Laughter's good, bro. It keeps us young, you know. We laugh every night. You know what I mean? You control your laughs and your cries, man. You know what Jake said? You only control your laughs and your laughs and your cries, man. That's all you have. Then y'all like, man, what this fool talking about? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Then y'all like, man, you high as shit, man. That's one of my favorite movies, man. Training Day. But listen, I love y'all, man. Everybody have a smooth night. You feel me? He say, hey man, Grave Digger, man, you gonna have to Grave Robber, man. You gonna have to see my guy Rowdy, man, at some point in this battle, man. You talking crazy to him like that? Just be prepared to battle when it's time. When that battle come, we gonna need you here. Don't be MIA, man. Make sure you tune in to them lives. Most of the time, battles be on Fridays. Just a heads up, buddy. Yeah, you can miss every day but Friday, all right? But we ain't having the battles right now. We're gonna wait till we go up. You know what I mean? So get your best bars, man, because my boy Roddy's off top. You're yeah, man. He one of them long time comers, man. You coming in here spicy, you gotta show us that you got rank. You feel me? You ain't got rank, you getting spanked. There's other people in here that will spank you, my guy. He said Friday, Rowdy. Yo, Gray Robert on your heels, Rowdy. I don't know what Roddy done did, man. Roddy, you shining too much in the chat, bro. That man Gray Robert came, he saw you shining, he like, I wanted his spot, you know what I mean? But hey, yo, chill, man. Robert, man. The time gonna come, man. GRK, man. Yo, shout out to Roddy, man. Shout out to Stephanie Cole, yo, Matic, man. I love all of y'all, man. It's my last time saying that. You know what I mean when I say that? Matic.